Okay. So what do you think? What do you think is going to happen this year with Dexter Jackson? Do you think he's going to retire after this Olympia? I've got a feeling. Do you?
I think, yeah. If the Olympia happens, it's going to be his last show. Yeah, why not?
Do you think? I've got a feeling he won't retire.
Well, that's up to him. Only he will know. But if he, I believe that he's saying this is his last. So and if he's going to go out on stage as his last, don't make it come back a year later because that's not going to look good on him. So let him enjoy his last Olympia. And listen, don't count him out. Don't count him out because don't count him out. I'll tell you why. Because Dexter is the most consistent bodybuilder of all of them. You might not agree with me, but it doesn't matter. He is the most consistent bodybuilder of all of them. And Dexter benefits from people not doing their homework.
Correct.
Which means if you come in less than in shape, I'm going to slip right by you no matter how much bigger you are.
Well, Ramy at the Arnold Classic, there's a prime example.
Yeah, and there's a lot of examples. So let this guy slip. Yeah. Because, Corona 2020, nobody had a full year of really focusing. Everybody had other stuff in mind. William Bonac is still putting rocks in front of the house, you know what I mean? So it looks like everybody has other things on their mind than the Olympia, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Dex is the only one that says, this is my last show. I got to go out big. So I wouldn't count him out. I don't count him out. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I'm saying there's a possibility of, imagine, making this your last Olympia and go out winning the Olympia.
Imagine at 50 years old. Wow. Do you know what? Sorry, go on.
Just think about that for a second. Let him go out on super top. I talked to him on the phone and I told him, I said, imagine you win this damn thing and you go out on top of the top. Nobody will ever break your records. You know what I'm saying? So this is for him, perfect scenario. I mean, he's motivated. I guarantee you. He's not missing any workouts.
If I hadn't seen how he looked at the Arnold Classic, I would probably not even have him in contention for the top 6 this year. But how he looked at the Arnold Classic, really, because at the Olympia last year, you could see he was I felt like his physique was starting to not degrade or slip, but you could see that
decline a little bit.
It was decline. It was. I mean, let's just call it as it is. And then at the Arnold Classic, he came out, and then what he did with his legs, I was like, how the hell did he do that? He looked fresh. He looked good. He beat Ramy. He beat Kuklo. He beat Sergio. These young, hungry lions, and I was so impressed with what he managed to do. I was like, oh my God, every time this guy looks like he's starting to slip, he just pulls it out of the bag. He's done it that's the 3rd time I've seen him do it now. Yeah. Number 2000.
But keep in mind, Dexter didn't train for the Arnold to beat Kuklo or Sergio. He went to the Arnold to win the thing.
Yeah.
So he didn't have anybody that's in the back on his mind of, I got to beat these guys. No. They had to train to beat him. We got to keep it. We got to keep it real here. Dexter's not worried about Steve Kuklo when he goes into a show. I know that for a fact. So he's worried about winning the show because that was his ultimate goal. He went there to win, and he ended up second.
Yeah. I mean,
and he's probably still mad that he didn't win, which I get. I get it. Second is the worst place.
I mean, Bonac was. I don't think anyone would have complained had he won, but so it wouldn't have been like a disgrace if he had won. But it was a solid second place, and I was glad.
That's why. I mean, he could have easily walked away with the win.
Yeah.
So that's just the way it is. So going to the Olympia. We'll see. Everybody's going to have to bring their A game. It's going to